Jax Does Homestuck. This is Readstuck. We are on part 2 of Act 4. So originally, the last episode and this episode is going to be one episode, but I don't want them getting too long. This one is a little on the shorter side, and it kind of ends weirdly, but I really can't remember where good stopping places are here, and I just had to call it quits. So anyway, we're going to be starting on page 1407, and like I said, I make references as though this is all in one episode with the last one. That's why. So yeah, like I said, we start on 1407, and our last page is 1523. Next week will not be a Readstuck episode, so look forward to that. Oh, and thank you to my patron, Kansas Just Got Gayer. If you would like to support the show, it is patreon.com/sociallyanxiousdragon. Your support means a whole lot. If we get up to $18, I will be able to provide a lot more content on here, is the hope. I have a lot of goals actually on there, so you can always check that out. For becoming a patron, you get access to these episodes ideally 5 days early. Sometimes it ends up not being quite that early, but you also get bonus content, like if I have any bloopers. I have special episodes that will be coming out soon for patron bonuses, and yeah, just kind of some random stuff. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, this is neat, I want to share it, but only with patrons. And you also get your own Discord channel in the server. If you are not in the Jax Does Homestuck Discord server, join us. I talk about what's going on with the project. We talk about other stuff. We talk about other projects. People are promoting themselves and have some cool things going on. And yeah, it'd just be really fun for more people to join and talk about what's going on. So there's that. If you are not following me on Twitter, it is JaxDoesHS is for the Homestuck Twitter, or my podcast Twitter. And then my regular Twitter is Dirkification. And yeah, I spent way more time promoting myself here at the beginning than I thought. But if you need links to everything I provided and more, they are in the description of this episode or on jaxdoeshomestuck.com. Please, if you want to get on the episode, whether it is to talk about a problematic fave, to talk about one of the sections of Homestuck, like Act 4, or when we start getting into like Act 6, Act 1, Intermission 3, or whatever the hell, put yourself down for that. If you have a project, a Homestuck project, please, please, please fill out the form. Right now, I'm planning on doing Homestuck, or Fanstuck every 3 weeks-ish. So depending on how much interest I get in that, I might start doing them every other week instead of every 3 weeks. So please let me know about that. And yeah, or if you have any other random topics, I can throw you on a bonus episode or a patron episode or whatever. Like, just let me know what you want to be a part of. And I think that's all the major stuff I have to promo. I have a Tumblr I don't really use. I don't think it's in the links below or linked freaking anywhere, but it's JaxDoesHomestuck .tumblr.com, I think is how it works. Yeah, so I post my episodes on there if Tumblr's more of your thing. And I post some other stuff on there too, but really, if you want to know what's going on with the podcast, either my Twitter, JaxDoesHS, or my Discord, which there's a link here in the description, and there is a link on my website, and there is a link on my Twitter, so check this out. And since I rambled so much promoting myself, which is Not what I intend to do. Well, let me do one more quick promo. And I'm sorry, I don't edit these beginning sections. By the time I read these, not read these. By the time I say these, I'm done. I'm done editing. I don't want to do anything, so you guys get my fucking mess. But one more thing. Please, please, please subscribe, share, comment on iTunes. If you comment on iTunes, that means so much to me. It helps get this podcast out there for other people to see it. And obviously sharing it helps that too, because you are sharing it with people. And it just means the world to me. You guys have been so great in your support. This keeps steadily growing, and I've hit some milestones that were like, I really never thought I'd hit. I'm not saying this is like a big giant podcast, but really I appreciate all you guys, and talk to me more. I want to hear what you guys have to say. If you have any thoughts about what's going on, like I said in the last one, this is me recording these Readstuck episodes for the first time since last year. So now is the time to get on the ground floor to change how I do them. If you say, Jax, stop talking so goddamn much before we get to the main content, leave it at the end so I can just ignore it, let me know, and maybe I'll do that. Because I seriously didn't mean to talk this much. I just meant to be like, here's my patron, here's the page numbers, see ya. But I talked a lot, and that's just how it's going to be, because again, it is 1:30 in the morning. I'm going to a con this weekend, which won't be this weekend by the time you get it, because I am recording this in the past and you are in the future. Anyway, like I said, the story starts on 1407. It ends on 1523. Thank you guys for putting up with me and listening to this and providing feedback and following me and supporting me. I mean it when I love and appreciate every single one of you. But yeah, let's get on with the show. Then on page 1407, we have a video that shows Rose's land, which is land of light and rain. And yeah, it's nothing too exciting, just Rose and her land. Aimless renegade. Cautiously drink tab. Blah, too warm. Need to find something to chill this down with. Something to heat up your delicious gravy would be nice too. Aimless renegade. Retrieve mysterious artifacts from ruins. You excuse yourself for a moment and retrieve a few of your personal belongings. These should really impress your visitors. That musty old toy on the floor ought to make for a nice peace offering for the feisty tall one too. You are quite certain that ladies like squishy, useless things like that. Wayward vagrant. Introduce new friends to John. The yellow bandaged fellow seems to have slogged off somewhere, but the tall mail carrier with the lovely white complexion would probably get a kick out of your big computer with the weird boy on it. You show her inside. The hole blown into the station by the caution guy's rocket leads into the third room, which had been locked. Unsurprisingly, there is another sort of gizmo in here, and you have no idea what it does. The station is very low on power, so you don't think you'll be able to find out. You unlock the third room from inside and go to the computer room. There he is, the funny boy you were talking about. His name is John. You encourage your alabaster friend to say hi to him using the human keypad communication system. But instead she takes note of your nice chalk drawings and pays you a compliment. You are somewhat mystified by the fact that she is more impressed by your silly drawings than your amazing technology. Maybe simple things are the key to the heart of a lady. You do not know because you do not know anything about ladies, really. They are a riddle draped in a mystery wrapped in post-apocalyptic shroudware. You decide to give her the chalk. She is grateful for the colorful present and thinks it looks like fun. Suddenly, a powerful aroma hits your non-existent nostrils. Someone is cooking something delicious. It demands investigation. You stop and examine the kind mayor's device. It is quite similar to the one in your station before the unfortunate accident. The one with a familiar-looking girl on it. Perhaps this one is best left alone. Still, there is something familiar about the boy on this monitor, too. I am told your name is John. Is that correct? Yep, that's right. It's nice to meet you, John. John isn't directly cognizant of your greeting, but I'm sure he would feel likewise. Okay, have at it. If you're at a loss, click the controller button up there. This may or may not mean anything to you depending on your current perspective. This is great. Something is in there. Take a look. You got a mini tablet. There is nothing inside. Should we put something in? You drop in one of your precious shoes. You hate to see it go, but you have to follow the custom and give it what the tablet asks for. This one's empty. Perhaps a delivery is in order? Same with this one, you guess. At least this hat didn't technically belong to your dad. You made it yourself. Introduce yourself to the local amphibious fauna. I am a secret wizard. Behold my robes. Behold robes? Yes. You wonder what the hell a secret wizard is. You don't think you'll ask for your bedsheet back. Hooray, this one contains a prize. You got an uncarved mini tablet. Open it, open it. You got a chisel. How exciting. A parcel for you. Retrieve it. You got a chunk of amber. You got a chunk of... Why am I repeating myself? Converse. I have renamed myself Crumple Hat. I have dishonored my ancestors beyond comprehension with this frivolous accessory. He has renamed himself Crumple Hat. He has dishonored his ancestors beyond comprehension with this frivolous accessory. A good place to keep lookout? If you can't tell, this is all repeating what we just did 10, 20 minutes before. So we have the conversation where Nana explains to John about the portals. Seer, can you hear me? Apparently she can, though she usually goes by Rose. Have a look around, Rose. You have much to discover. John, go over the river and through the woods. Jade, drop the toilet in Dave's room. This is the worst shitting thing I've ever seen. The thing that just happened. Hi, Dave! Jesus. And the worst thing is, all that juice I drank, you just had to figure all that juice was going to come back to haunt me. Like Frankenstein's incontinent fucking ghost. It was like Chekhov's juice. What? Let me be perfectly clear. What I am trying to say is, it's like fucking Christmas up in my bladder here. And where do I find my toilet? Oh look, here it is, amputated in my room, gagged with a towel like a fucking prison hostage, and now the Cruxploder is counting down. 4 hours! Oh, I guess that's not bad. 4 hours until what? What? Oh god, are you asleep? I think I might be. Okay, let's just not panic here. I'm not panicking, I feel fine. Let's try to play it cool and not break all my shit. Also, don't put anything weird in the seizure kernel. I'm going to go find somewhere to pee. Don't watch me, okay? Like, I know you dream about me enough already. Let's keep some shit left to the imagination, okay? I won't look, okay? Jeez. The last thing I need is for your weird brain webcam to be snapping shots of my dong. Your grandpa was a sick fuck. Why would he build a voyeur bot for a little girl? Fuck. Stop being a huge baby and go pee. Dave, use now empty apple juice bottle as pee receptacle. You begin to hatch a brilliant plan. Once you're done, you'll capture lock the bottle and send the code to Egbert and tell him it's something really important. Then he'll make it and be like, oh man, yes, apple juice, I'm so thirsty. And he will not be drinking delicious juice, oh no. He will be choking down a world of hot piss, and it will serve him right for liking all those dumb-ass movies, unironically. But that sounds like a big waste of your time, so you just go in the shower. Dave, kick that puppet out of the shower. Oh no! Dave! What? What is it? Dave, this poor bird. What bird? The one with the sword through it! I wouldn't know anything about that. But isn't it your sword? That could be anyone's sword. What does it look like? Is it a cheap piece of shit? Because I only bother with the highest quality blades. Forged by stoic Asian masters. Hells of rude kinds of expensive. All I know is it's sharp and it's through a bird and it's a sword. End of story. I am going to help the poor bird. Wait, what do you mean? Damn it, hold on a minute. Jade, retrieve Dave's copy of Esperb and the Impaled Crow. Jade, put something weird in the seizure kernel. Wow, awesome. So now I guess instead of having a wise or helpful spirit guide sprite thing, I'm stuck with this brainless feathery asshole. What do you mean? I just brought the cute birdie back to life. Isn't he great? We need to wake you up. You're not very logical like this. Kind of dumb, really. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I was tired. Yeah, but come on, you sleep like 20 hours a day. Well, you're out of luck. I will wake up when I'm good and ready. Jade, wake up. Where are you sitting? Are you on your bed? Yes, why? What side? The right side. Why? Okay, here's what I want you to do. Just humor me. Raise your left hand. Okay. Now just kind of swat the air to your left. Robo slap. Aimless renegade. Use gunpowder and empty crates to make a campfire. Aimless renegade. Win over that fine carapace in gray. You are vaguely reminded of something. It's hard to remember. It was so many years ago. So many years ago, entrenched in the temporarily oblique. What have we here? An illegally parked vehicle? You sure hope this guy's got a swollen pork hollow. He just landed himself in Citation City. Aimless renegade? Surround the scene with caution tape. This looks so much more orderly. Public safety has been assured. Your sworn duty as authority regulator has been upheld. Authority regulator. Write the owner of this vehicle a ticket. Parking citation. 10,000 boondollars. Hello, what have we here? You discover a couple of unauthorized parcels in the cabin of this vehicle. You confiscate them immediately. You are a simple parcel mistress on one of your routes. Today is another day of uneventful but highly satisfying deliveries. You stop in your tracks. It is a dangerous agent from the enemy kingdom. Perhaps you should avoid him. But you notice he is holding 2 parcels. You recognize one of them. You have spent a long time looking for it. It looks like you are going to need to get the package from him somehow. John, activate ghost gloves. Sons of bitches are harder to kill than you thought they'd be. Blam! The Giclops absconds. You could have sworn that strange man was holding your copy of Colonel Sassacre's. Wayward vagrant, peregrine mendicant, aimless renegade. Stargaze. It is a clear and peaceful night. A delicious meal has been shared with new friends. The glow of the ammunition fire gradually subsides. All is well. But you can't shake the feeling there is something familiar about all this. There is something you're forgetting. Of course, now you remember. You must deliver a message to John right away. Women. You conclude you have no choice. You'll march right up to him and ask politely for the package. Wait a minute. What's this? It is a carved mini-tablet. The carving is not especially clear, to say the least, but your wealth of delivery experience allows you to decipher it immediately. It is the other parcel the agent is holding. It appears you will need to require both from him now. It is your sworn duty. Parcel mistress. Ready sword. You do not have a sword. You are quite sure it would never occur to you to carry a sword or resort to violence under any circumstance. You will have to take a more diplomatic route with this fellow. Authority regulator. Doff your hat to the attractive female. You doff so furiously you are in danger of starting a hat fire. Probably not the best idea around all this oil, especially without any sort of flame suppressant handy. Parcel mistress. Retrieve both parcels. He cannot give them to you. They are illegal contraband, and if you wish to petition for their release, you must consult with his superiors. You show him the carved mini-tablet. As he can plainly see, you have a signed authorization to deliver one of the parcels. He gives you the envelope, but he retains the package. You quickly drop the envelope into the angry Pixis. It is out of your hands now. The breeze will know where to take it. You follow the agent. You must not lose track of that parcel. John, chase the man. You want your book. You have some questions for that guy, whoever he is, but the village is still burning. You've got to help these salamanders put out this fire. John, save the lizards. Okay, you just said they were salamanders. Anyway, thank goodness for your barbasol bomb. The cooling lather should work its magic in no time. Boom! Oh God, how can shaving cream be so flammable? A big gust of wind conveniently comes along and blows out all the fire. It is really convenient. The townspeople rejoice and are more than willing to give you all the credit. You suspect it is probably because they are not all that smart. John, the uncarved tablet you retrieved. Do you still have it? Why, yes, it appears you do. Great, I would like you to carve something on it. You seem amenable to this request. It's a little wobbly on top of all these dancing lizards, though. Not that it matters because you suck at drawing anyway. Rose, find your sprite. Your deceased pet. Jasper's sprite is nowhere to be found. He always was a little cagey even when he was alive. You wish to speak with him, do you not? Is it not why you are here? Someone is pestering you, but you're oblivious to the message because your laptop is buried under 3 inches of fucking yarn. There are footprints in the white sand. Follow them. It looks like they lead out back to the mausoleum. Examine your pet's tomb. The mausoleum was destroyed by the explosion. The secret passage remains. You have no idea where it leads, but it sure isn't the lab anymore. Enter. It seems someone has recently untied a boat. A mother will do whatever is best for her children. Wayward Vagrant. Become the mayor of Exile Town. You build a bigger and better town to preside over. All the expatriates are welcome, no matter what happened in the past, regardless of professional persuasion or metallurgic affiliation. You cut the town's ribbon with an official judicial bayonet, which is stuck inside a grenade, but you are kind of nervous about removing it. This should catch the eye of the tall, nice lady. The grumpy yellow guy thinks this is dumb. He thinks it is dumb because any town without a proper militia is as good as conquered. As such, he prepares one begrudgingly. It's a dirty job, but someone must be charged with the defense of the innocent. Wayward Vagrant. Fondly regard, Desert Night. The stars twinkle over the freshly christened exile town. It is a beautiful evening, and the future is so full of promise, you can't imagine what could possibly— oh my god, a huge eggy-looking thing just appeared in the sky. Jade, give Dave punch card of an eggy-looking thing. Okay, you do that, and then he makes a totem with it, and then some other stuff happens, and then egg! Dave, pester Jade. Oh man, awesome. It's awesome where you put that. I was worried we were on the verge of getting some shit done. Durr, Dave! I was going to build some stairs up there, durr! Well, where are they? You say there will be stairs, and yet I see no stairs. Gosh, I don't know. I guess I didn't find the time to make them because I keep getting punched in the face by robots and stuff. Sorry. Am I supposed to break that thing? Or hatch it? Or what? I don't know. Also, what happened to all my shit? The stuff scattered all over the roof. Did you put it somewhere? Nope. I mean, not that I care. It was a lot of mostly useless garbage. What was it doing up here? I was going to use it to fight my bro with, but I guess I forgot in the heat of the battle. Also, he was too fast. Dave, make the world's largest omelet. Caw-caw! Whoops, looks like that dumb idea isn't going to happen. A brainless, feathery asshole swoops down and carries the egg away. Okay, so the egg is now in a nest made of shitty swords and soft puppet ass. Please advise. I think your sprite wants to hatch it. Aww. Do you think that'll take more than 4 hours? I don't know. It looks like it's pretty warm where you are. It's hot as the sizzle side of a steak. Maybe not too long then? I guess we'll find out. Maybe I should try to get it back and put it in the microwave. Jade, deploy Punch Designix. You can't. You'll need some shale for that. Jade, check unknown objects. Okay, some of these things we can deploy, but some things we don't have nearly enough grist for. You mean the jumper block thing? No, we've got enough for that, but it's still pretty expensive. Wait, what? The thing cost 1,000 for me. Yeah, me too. And we have 2,000 to work with. Okay, 1998? What? Man, I only got 200 to splash around with in Rose's Rainbow World. What the hell? Oh, how much did Rose start with when she was playing with John? Hang on, I'll ask. Okay. She says 20. I guess we keep getting more with each server client connection. Yeah, so I guess you can buy everything now. No, I can't buy the holopad thingy and the IntelliBeam laser station. Okay, now I know you're making this shit up. No, they're right here. They cost a fortune. Well, all I got here is the Designix, which I can't deploy because I don't have any purples, and the expensive as hell jumper thing, and the cheap shunts, which I assume do dick all without jumpers to put them on. Oh, and also this CD, which is 100, but I didn't drop it because it seemed like a stiff allocation of resources for now. Yeah, I've got that too. I will deploy it. So with each new connection in our player's chain, I guess new weird deployables are introduced? Yes, I think that is how it works. When John connects with me, he will probably get some cool new things too. Hey, look, we're learning stuff. Jade, deploy green and white compact disc. What should I do with these beta copies? I don't really need them anymore. I suppose just hang on to them for a while, and then later, just do whatever you are naturally compelled to do with them. Wow, that was a weird answer, but okay. You take the beta and the CD. Jade, deploy a circuit board looking thingy. It was obviously labeled as the jumper block extension. It appears to be deployable only as an extension to the alchemeter. Looks like you're going to have to move it. Damn, and it looks so nice up there. You expend another relatively affordable 100 build grist to relocate it. You then pay the steep fee of 1,000 build grist to deploy the jumper block extension. Jade, attempt to deploy catalog disk drive. Again, the name of the thing was right there in plain sight. You deploy the punch card shunt for peanuts. Looks like a capsulog card is supposed to fit in the slot. Dave, insert card with a CD on the slot. You put the card at the slot and stick the shunt on the jumper pins. Nothing happens. You might need to stick a punched card in there, probably allowing the holes in the card to affect the flow of current through the circuits. And to punch cards, you'll need to get a Designix somehow. Dave, insert disk into computer. Dave, install software. Asperb client, inventing rubber hoists, relating pool reflectors, updating vices, persuading bulbs, graduating chain sealants, publicizing Aether remotes, governing archetype dimmers, launching manifestation systems, plugin detected, installing Gristtorrent.exe. Gristtorrent is now running. Dave, illegally pirate some of John's shale. You start leeching off of John's shale at a pace of 4 grist per second. Not the fastest download rate, but then again, you don't need a whole lot. In 1 second, you already collect enough for a punch Designix. Dave, download a bunch of grist from John. He has plenty. You set the application to leech off of John's build grist because he's obviously got too much for his own good. It cuts the download rate in half, though. You guide the air. Consult with him.